contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the OIWA Universal Championship. Introducing first the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 193 pounds, magnificent Mike Rogers.
What an opportunity for Mike Rogers tonight. The OIWA Universal Championship on the line.
Worried about what somebody else is doing. Focus on you. Focus on
And the champion from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the OIWA Universal Champion, Dontae Smiley.
Dontae Smiley, a very exciting competitor. No stranger to Battleground Pro Wrestling. Your current reigning OIWA Universal Champion. There he is as he makes his way to the ring.
My team stay running. We stay running. We stay running. We stay running. Yeah. Ball hold the game, and I never plan to sit again. Gave y'all ample opportunity to step your game up. Y'all didn't use the time. Now I'm back to be the savior. Cruising down the highway with the windows down. Music blaring with the homie smoke billowing now. My phone is blowing up.
What a way to open up the card. Open up the show here.
They say I'm cold.
Dontae Smiley. I mean, it very rarely gets more exciting than that man right there.
When you decide to be done, no one will mourn.
The reason why he is champion.
The front and talking big game. You check the stats, it don't match anything they say. Ball don't lie, truth always comes back anyway. Living rent free in their heads while I'm out here getting paid. You don't
that
say.
Belt in the middle of the ring.
All eyes on me like I'm
making the referee do the work and pick it up before showing it off to the audience here in attendance.
They want still with me. Short and thirsty cause they see the boys.
There we go. Bell has sounded. Skylar is joining me back at commentary.
Absolutely. Great to be with you here tonight. Great to be with all the fans here at BPW Payload as we open on full cylinders here, Dean. We got the OIWA Universal Championship on the line. Mike Rogers, Dontae Smiley.
Both men look amazing tonight. They know what's at stake here. It's not just a match. This is a championship.
These are two athletes in peak condition. And this is going to be a hell of a contest here tonight. I think Mike Rogers not quite stretched out enough at doing his warm-up routine over there on the ropes.
What was he doing before the show?
That's classified information from what I'm told. Dontae Smiley wants to get this match started. Mike Rogers playing possum.
Definitely not Dontae Smiley's game. You're looking at a very high energy, fast-paced competitor.
So we have the Greco-Roman lockup. Smiley fakes Rogers out, gets a headlock applied.
Both of these men, amazing athletes with equally as terrible attitudes, Scott.
That's a terrible arm wringer there, matching the pain that Mike Rogers is going to wake up in tomorrow morning if that stays on too much longer.
Nice.
Reversing into one of his own. And Smiley going for the ropes. Rogers pulls him back.
Dontae trying to get a little bit of a momentum as he runs towards that rope.
Oh, and now it's almost a straight ankle lock there. Dontae Smiley busting out the MMA, and Mike Rogers knows he got to get that rope.
Smiley
in a very quick match.
Smiley's a very skilled mat technician. If you want to take it to the mat, Smiley will stretch you out.
Right, it might behoove of Rogers to stay on his feet as long as he can, getting into the head of Smiley as they prepare to clash once more. Back waist lock. by Smiley, taking Rogers down to the ground. And what is this?
Again, playing games. Showing off.
The turnabout's fair play, I suppose. As a third lockup between these men, and now it's Rogers with a takedown that I thought was going to be a German suplex.
Returning the favor.
Returning the favor indeed is now he's got that front chancery on the mat. Smiley expertly working his way out. Talking about the technical prowess of Dontae Smiley here.
I would not go this route if I were the young Mike Rogers. As I said before, Smiley's a very skilled mat technician. He's got more than one way he can tie you up and hold you down. Some of the matches he's had in the past display that.
Well, speaking of holding down, he keeps putting Mike Rogers down on the mat. Got a 2 count on both of those attempts, and now they're working back to their feet. Rogers with shots to the breadbasket and now reversing into a headlock of his own.
Very nicely done.
Rogers with that shoulder tackle and a flex on Smiley.
Rogers feeling himself there with the wow. The athleticism from Smiley on full display.
Arm drag after arm drag. Smiley has Rogers in the corner. Great. Almost like a soaring European elbow there. Suplex in the middle of the ring for 1, 2. Rogers out at 2.
This is a fast-paced type of style that Smiley's used to that I don't think Mike Rogers is used to. Rogers rolling out of the ring trying to get a little breather there.
As good as Mike Rogers is getting in the head of his opponents, he can't let the crowd get in his head.
Yeah.
Also got to mind the referee's count as it starts. Rogers flexing on the outside. Smiley teasing a plancha there. Mike Rogers very smartly gets out of the way, but got kicked.
Oh!
Got his head kicked off.
Caught him right in the jaw. I was going to say, I'm a former wrestler myself. I know some of these tricks, and clearly Rogers was trying to goad Smiley into coming to the outside, but Smiley was ready.
Now Rogers arguing with referee Benny Gordon. As Smiley back in the ring now. And using the distraction of Benny Gordon to give an eye poke to Smiley. And now a scoop slam, elbow drop. Rogers into the pin and a kick out at 1.
Shoved that thumb right into the eyeball of Smiley.
Well, you know what they say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, and I guess that's Mike Rogers' game plan tonight.
Well, Mike Rogers sure is trying right now. Ref Benny giving to the count of 5.
Ref Benny being very generous with that count.
He's actually got a championship.
A championship that I think Mike Rogers is aiming at taking tonight as he's standing on the chest of Dontae Smiley, driving the breath out of him.
Smiley agreed to take this match, agreed to put the title on the line tonight. What a way for this youngster to prove himself here to the BPW faithful.
And look at the showmanship on display of Mike Rogers as he's treating this ring like it's a bodybuilding competition, flexing on the crowd, flexing on Smiley. And I think that arrogance may come back to bite him as Smiley mounting a comeback into the ropes. Back elbow cuts off any momentum that Smiley might have just been building.
I mean, that was really impressive. Mike Rogers able to make that cutoff just seemingly out of nowhere. Very quick, too.
And off that failed pin attempt right into stretching the pectoral region is Mike Rogers.
Here's the problem you run into with Dontae Smiley. Smiley has many ways that he can attack you, different things he can hit you with. So what body part do you focus on to ensure that doesn't happen? That's the task that Mike Rogers is facing right now.
Well, he seems to be focusing on the upper body, specifically the arms, chest. The crowd getting behind Smiley here as Rogers continues to drop the punishment. He misses, landing right on his elbow.
One too many times, going for the elbow.
And speaking of elbows, Smiley driving a back elbow in the face of Mike Rogers before nailing him with that drop kick. Flexing on him with a couple push-ups of his own. Reversal, sending Smiley into the rope.
Smiley ready with that boot.
Smiley with a quick combo there, ending with that rounding enziguri.
What a
Almost
stomp.
a cave in there. Whoa. Whoa, that was two. That was two. Benny Gordon's hand hit the ground, but he realized Mike Rogers just barely got that shoulder up. You might not like this arrogant young man here, but you got to give it to him. He's got resiliency, he's got heart, and as long as he's still got something in the tank, he's not staying down.
I have no idea how he was able to kick out of that. Dontae Smiley has no idea how he was able to kick out of that.
Smiley just kicked the ropes after Rogers moved. Look out! Whoa! Bounced Smiley off the ropes into a backbreaker. That was brilliant. And now, calling for that magnificent elbow as Rogers up to the second rope. Down with the elbow.
Wow, I think
he got all of that. We might have a new champion
this could be an upset.
I think that was less than a second from being an upset as Smiley showing some resiliency of his own, barely getting that shoulder up.
Wow, it was even closer than the last one.
What an opening contest. What a stage setter here, Dean.
What a way to kick things off. Both men down. It's a matter of who will get to their feet first. It looks like Mike Rogers. Smiley coming alive, though. You see what I'm seeing? Smiley still making his way to his feet. Down to just one knee. Oh.
Mike Rogers has him up in the fireman's carry. Smiley with, almost like a sky high there, and now he's looking for the Texas cloverleaf in the middle of the ring. Oh, look at the compression on the spine. Mike Rogers taps out.
Can't be worried about what somebody else is doing. Focus on you.
Here is your winner and still the IWA Universal Champion, Dontae Smiley.
It's different up here.
Dontae Smiley retaining the OIWA Universal Championship here at BPW Payload. That was just our opening match, Skyler.
That was one hell of a match, one hell of an effort by Mike Rogers. But Dontae Smiley is walking out of here still your OIWA Universal Champion.
It's my goal now on the court. My team stay running. We stay running. We stay running. We stay running.
Well, folks, we still have loads of action on the way for you. We've got a body bag match coming up, and we have Killian Crow in the main event, defending the BPW Heavyweight Championship against Axel Savage. All that and more. What a night already, Dean.
It has been exciting. I mean, Dontae Smiley is exciting on his own. And if that's just a taste of what's to come tonight here at Payload, well, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat.
Once the front ain't talking big game, you check the stats, it don't match anything they say.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have got
comes back in,